Today I'm going to show you how I make my henna treatment for my hair. So I'll be using the Rajasthani Twilight Henna, and I purchased this from Henna.com. And I'll be using a lime, and you can use a lemon if you want, but I had a lime, so that's what I'm using. You just need to use something acidic to release the dye. So you can use orange juice. Some people use orange juice. And then I'm going to be using black tea. They say that black tea helps with the rinsing process. It's easier to rinse out the henna if you use black tea versus just regular water to do your mixture. And that's still debatable because that stuff is pretty hard to wash out of your hair. And of course you'll need a bowl. And you're also going to need some moisturizing agents. I'm using honey, and this is raw honey. And I'll be using extra virgin olive oil, which is my favorite oil to cook with and to put in my hair. So, let's get started. And you'll need a spoon. Almost forgot my spoon. So, I'm just going to open up the henna. And this is what it looks like when it comes out of this thing. Looks like that. I'm just cutting it open. And I'm going to use, this is a 100 gram packet. My hair is, it's past collarbone length, almost at bra strap length. 100 grams is just enough for my hair. Sometimes I feel like I'm about to run out of it. So if your hair is about mid-back length or armpit length and longer, I would suggest using 150 grams to 200 grams. And if you go to the Mahandi.com website, it'll tell you as well how much you're supposed to be using for the length of your hair. And here is my black tea. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to be pouring this in. And I'm only going to be using about a half a cup. I want it to be like a paste. I don't want it to be too runny. So I'm only going to be using about a half a cup, and then just mix it all together. And it's actually warm, so it's easier to mix when it's warm. Now, some people put a lot more ingredients in their henna mix. This simple recipe really works for my hair. It still conditions and strengthens my hair with just these 5 ingredients. So, and the rest of the green tea, not the green tea, but the black tea. Some people use green tea. It's up to you what you use. And for my lime, I'm only going to be using half the lime. So just squeeze that in there. It says to use fresh lemon juice or lime juice or whatever. So I figured, what's fresher than lime juice straight from the lime? And just mix it all in there. And I hope you guys can see that. That's what it looks like. Kind of gross. I'm not going to say what it reminds me of, but I think you get the idea. And it's like This mixture is very thick. I was watching the video on the website, and this is the consistency that that made it to, that they mixed it to. You can use a runnier consistency if you like. The first time I did this, it was actually pretty runny, and it was easier to wash out of my hair, but the application process was pretty messy because it was so runny. So this works for me. Alright, so right now I'm going to put the henna in this plastic bag and just let it sit overnight. And then in the morning, I'll add my aloe vera, not my aloe vera, but my olive oil and my honey. And they say to let the henna sit so, it gives it the color time to release. And I'm not going to put the henna in my hair till tomorrow morning, so that's why I'm going to let it sit overnight. Okay, so let's do this. So I just cover it in a plastic bag like so. Or you can use saran wrap. Some people use saran wrap. I try to recycle. This has a hole in it, so I'm going to use a different bag. But this is just a general idea. You just don't want any air hitting it. And you let it sit overnight, and then when you're ready to apply it, you can apply it to your hair. And I'll show you guys part 2 of this video, how I apply it to my hair, and then I'll show you my results. Alright, y'all. Bye. Okay, guys, so it's the next day. The henna has been sitting overnight. I think it's been like 16 hours. So I'm going to add my last 2 ingredients. I'm going to add the aloe vera. I keep saying aloe vera juice. I'm going to add the olive oil. That's what it looks like. And then the honey. So whichever olive oil you use, this is just what I happen to have in my kitchen right now. And then I use raw honey. This is the only honey I eat, so this is what I'm using in my mixture. And I'm just going to measure it out. I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And the honey, I usually measure the honey. You can put about a tablespoon. So it's like, and as you can see, it's solid because it's raw honey. It's unprocessed. And then just mix that in there. The oil gives it a smoother consistency. And just mix it all up. Take some olive grease. This thing is thick. Just want to make sure I mix the honey in there pretty well since it's solid, but goodness, this is hard work, y'all. Okay, and that's about it. I'm going to do this video in 2 parts because I don't want it to be too long. And next, got my gloves on, getting ready to apply my henna. I have my hair in sections because I have to be careful not to be too heavy-handed because I don't want it to run out before I finish my whole head. Sometimes I forget that my hair is pretty darn thick, so make sure you're pressing it into the roots. You want to make sure that all your strands are fully coated. So press it in. Especially at the roots. Okay. That one is completed. That's on my shirt. It looks like it's an old shirt, so it's all good. These are my problem areas. This part is always dry and a lot of students in this section for some reason. So pretty much the henna like elongates your hair since it's so heavy it weighs it down. The clay. It's done. So when I was rinsing my hair out, I got a lot of single strand knots. They hold a heck of a lot. So I found this to be the easiest way to make sure I'm doing it properly and to reduce my single strand knots. So some sections that I missed. If you get it on your skin, it's fine. Just rinse it off once you're done. And also, it doesn't really stain. It like any kind of stain you have on your skin goes away after like a week. So it'll be alright. And I'm running out of henna at this point. So usually when I get to the front in this section is when I'm about to run out. So I think once my hair gets a little bit longer, like once I get to boss length, I have to do 200 grams because this is just enough. So if my hair gets longer, I'm going to have to do 200 grams or 150. So. Alright. So there it is. I'll do with the application process. Now, some people do it in sections. They, right, I'm going to let this sit, put a shower cap on it so it doesn't harden. And then I'm going to sit for a few hours, or like 5 hours. And then I'm going to rinse it out. So I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like once I have it all out of my hair. That's what a henna head looks like. And I used the whole thing. So, let's see. So I'm going to cover my head. Let it sit for a while. Fine. Okay, y'all, I just want to show you guys my henna results. This is after deep conditioning. I left the henna in for about 5 hours, and I deep conditioned for about 3 hours. Usually, I wouldn't deep condition for that long. I just put the conditioner in my hair and sit under a hooded dryer, but my hooded dryer broke and I haven't bought a new one yet, so this is what it looks like. Of course, my hair is shrunken. There's nothing in there. It's still kind of damp. I haven't put a leave-in in or any moisturizers or anything like that, but it feels pretty soft. So as far as the color change goes, there's not much of a difference. You can't see the difference in the color because my hair is pretty dark, but if I would take a picture with like a flash on, you can see like it has some hint of brown in there. But right now in this lighting, you can't see that there's a change in the color because my hair is pretty dark. I'll try to put pictures showing you guys what the color looks like. That's just the back. It's really, really soft. Really, really soft. And I know a lot of people say that henna makes your hair feel like straw, but once you deep condition, that all goes away. And this time around, when I added the deep conditioner to my hair, it kind of just soaks right in, like it absorbed all the moisture. So, yeah, there it is. My hair is pretty well conditioned, so there you go. That's what my hair looks like after doing the henna treatment. This is my 3rd treatment, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I do it about once a month. So I haven't taken all my twists out. I still have some in here. Alright, so that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye.